Hi there. So I've been asked to do a video on driving test nerves by one of my subscribers, and there can be lots of variations on what affects people's nerves. So I'll just kind of, as I think about it, I'll reel it off, and hopefully along there there'll be lots of bit of advice that are going to help you. Now, most people will get nervous. It's normal. The best thing you can do is try and keep regular routines. So on the day of the test, when you wake up, and if you've got a morning test, wake up like normal, get your breakfast, get something to eat, keep that routine going. You might feel the butterflies on that day. Just try and eat something, because that'll keep your energy levels up, which will keep the stamina going when you're on your driving test. Because if you get nervous, it's going to burn loads of energy up. And if you're already hungry, you'll be starving by the time your test comes along. And if your test is in the afternoon, have your breakfast in the morning, and then at dinner time or lunchtime before you go out, have something to eat again. Take a bottle of water along, so that if you get the dry mouth, you're drinking a bit then. That'll help your nerves at the same time. And prepare yourself on the day. So if your test is at 10:14, don't get there at 10:14. You'll be rushing to get in. That's going to make you even more nervous. Get outside the test centre or around the corner about 25 minutes before the test. Sit yourself down, go through the show me questions before you go in. That'll help calm you down. And then most test centres say you can't enter before 5 minutes before the test. So if you've got a 10:14 test, kind of get your car lined up to go in, and watch for the other cars coming out from the previous test. And then when it looks like they've come out, say about between 5 past and 10 past 10s, and your test at 10:14, so you're talking between 5 and 10 minutes. That's when you start making your move to get inside there. So you can take your time, you can park up, there's no rush, to keep things nice and calm and steady. If you start rushing, that's when the nerves start kicking in more. So that'll help you on the day. Now, previous to that, if you prepare yourself with your driving and your manoeuvres, that's also going to help. So I've mentioned in previous videos about driving test manoeuvres, you're going to get 4 manoeuvres. You really need to know all 4 of them. So if you're knowing turning road, which most people are quite good at, and your left reverse and your parallel park is a bit rubbish, then you're going to feel a bit nervous taking your test. If you're thinking, please don't let me get that, please don't let me get that, and that's going to make you feel nervous. So you really want to say to yourself, I need to get the manoeuvres nailed, I need to get them prepared, so that when I'm nervous, I know I can do them. I can just take my time. And nerves will make you rush also. So you just need to say to yourself, I've got to calm things down, keep breathing. If at the beginning of your test you feel like your heart's pounding away and you're listening to the examiner, deep breaths 3 or 4 times, slowing it down. That'll help push the blood around your body, and it'll help calm it down. Once you do start the driving, by the way, it's important to kind of just take it easy in the first few minutes, because if you are nervous, you're going to try and rush. So when you come to the first couple of junctions, slow it down, just be a little bit careful, make sure you're in first gear, have a good check, get yourself eased into that test. Once you start easing into it, after a few minutes, the nerves will start to calm down, because you'll start to concentrate on your driving then, and you'll be focusing. And I'll put a video up here about focusing on your driving test as well. Other things that'll help, like I say, have a mock test, have a couple of mock tests, have 2 or 3 mock tests. If you've got the time and you're ahead on your driving, don't just start saying to the instructor, oh well, I'm ahead now, I'll give it a miss a week. Use that time wisely. Sit down with your instructor or your family and say, right, I want to have a mock test of a proper test route where I'm going to take a driving test. And that way, when you're out there, you kind of get used to the idea of taking a test, and your body gets used to the nerves. Where if you've never took a mock test and you just turn up on the day, the nerves kicks in. It's going to feel, oh god, it's even worse. So take some mock tests. That'll help you with nerves as well. Another thing would be to spend the last couple of weeks before your driving test driving near the test centre roads, within a mile, going round it, different types of roads, because then you'll get used to the entrances and exits to the car parks, to the test centre. You get used to the unusual junctions that they might have around that area. All these things will help you in preparation, so that when you're on your driving test, you'll understand some of the roads that you're on. It will make you calm you down. Where if you're driving down a road you've never been on, in the first minute you're thinking, God, this is hard, I'm already nervous, I don't know what I'm doing. nerves gets even worse. And where if you set off and the examiner says left or right, you know what's coming, you'll be a little bit calmer. It'll help you to calm down. Okay, just try to think if there's any others that'll help. I think that's it really, and the rest of it, just keep trying. Oh, one other thing, if in the first couple of minutes you make a mistake and you get nervous, forget about it. You can't change what's happened. What you can do is try and drive your best you can. Okay, good luck with your driving test, and I hope this little bit of advice will help you with your nerves. If it does, give it a thumbs up, and look out for my next video. Take care, safe driving, and good luck with your test.